Hi, my name's Sue Elliott. I'm Medical Education and Quality Manager here at the Trust. The Medical Education Service is responsible for 500 students that come into the Trust to get them through the clinical phases 1, 2 and 3 and ultimately to develop those skills and transfer them into becoming a future FY1 doctor. This service is very important because we are training our doctors of tomorrow. So without these nurses to do their skills and transfer their skills, we wouldn't have our future workforce.
Hello, my name's Alison Draycott. I am a medical education nurse here at the Trust for Medicine, and my job is to teach students but also to enable them to get the best out of their time here by sort of introducing them to other teaching opportunities so that they can keep busy while they're here and get as much exposure as possible. So the things I would teach on the medicine side would be lots of clinical skills, so things like venipuncture, cannulation, and we also do classroom teaching. I teach professionalism, communication, ethics, medical law with someone else, and we do lots of skills like practice exams, simulated ward rounds, and spend a lot of time on the wards with the students, seeing patients, examining patients, taking histories. All sorts really. I think it's really important for patients because I think sometimes students feel nervous about approaching patients when they're learning, and one of the things we do in our job is give them that access to patients. We help them to learn how to introduce themselves, how to chat with patients comfortably, how to get a good rapport going with patients, and I think further down the line they have that confidence. Oh, I love working with students. So I think the big bonus for me is that we get to see them sometimes coming in not so strong, not so confident, and they come out the other end much happier, much more settled with what they're doing. And we're able to help people who are struggling, we're able to push people who are doing well a little bit harder, and we get that pleasure of seeing them come back to us often and just continuing that cycle. It's very nice.
Hello, my name's Dee Kelsey. I'm the medical education nurse for surgery. My job role is to work with the medical students with the surgical aspects of their training. Medical students are a brilliant bunch of people to work with. On the whole, they're enthusiastic, they're interested. The fact that we've got such a close working relationship with them, that works really well. So we work closely over an eight-week period. So it's a two-way reciprocated fan base, I think.
Hello, my name is Talkeem Pandor. I'm one of the final year medical students, also known as the CP3 medical student. I think the idea of actually becoming a doctor is becoming quite real now, so it seems like I need to put a little bit more effort in to make sure I'm well polished for when I come out the other side. Well, in the third year, during CP1, when I first started the clinical phases, I think I was fairly nervous, but the idea of being a doctor wasn't as real as what it is now. But I started realising that there's certain skills and communication skills, professionalism that I need to sort of start living up to that the clinical educators have really helped me with. So during the final year, I think we've been working more on polishing off the skills we've learnt in first year. So for example, taking histories, learning to speak to patients and getting as much information as I can from them in order to make a diagnosis and sort out the management. In addition to that, we've also been doing lots of clinical skills. So that involves taking blood, doing different types of blood tests and all the other things I'll hopefully need to do next year. Out of 10, I'd give them a 12. I think they try really, really hard to try and understand where we're struggling, what we need to do to get better and hopefully instill a sort of level of confidence in us so that we can really put ourselves forward into the role of being a doctor. They've been friendly face around the hospital, and if I ever need any help, I can always come back to them and ask. I think once you become a doctor, you lose that sort of safety net, but I think from the work they've put in and the skills they've taught us and instilling that confidence, like I say, they've made me feel like I don't need them anymore, if that sort of makes sense, but they've done really well in order to give me that sort of confidence.
The feedback from our students is continually fantastic about how good our medical education nurses are in terms of the support they provide both clinically and pastorally. And they are absolutely key to them passing their exams. Our service is outstanding because without the dedication and the support that the team provide, we would not have any future doctors for tomorrow.